Hey folks, back in the game here. In this video, we're going to do an overview of the National Sports Collectors Convention. Stay tuned. This will be my first national. It happens to be in Cleveland, which is about a 2 hour drive from where I live. So I figured, I may not get to go to it every year. I'm not sure I want to spend a couple $1,000s to fly to wherever it is every year. But since it is close, I decided I should go and check it out for the first time. So it's at the IX Center in Cleveland. It's the 24th through the 28th, which is this coming Wednesday through Sunday. Let me just show you here. The IX Center is right here. It is at basically at the airport in Cleveland. There are not a lot of hotels around there, my understanding. So if you're someone flying in, you probably have to stay in the surrounding areas. Um, but anyway, it's apparently a pretty good venue, so I'm excited to go. Really, I just sort of want to talk a little bit about what I'm expecting. Um, I'm guessing it's not going to be, exactly my expectations. I would guess there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I've been trying to watch some prep videos, things like that, and there's just not it's my experience is going to be different than everyone else's experience, which is different from everybody else's, right? So the things I'm looking for are going to be different. So I guess I just wanted to kind of give an overview of what I want to see and what I'm excited about. And then, I'll probably do maybe a couple videos while I'm there, probably nothing live, but I'll at least record some things and do a wrap up video at the end when I get back. Show you what I've done, what I've seen, what I've gotten, and what my experience was essentially. Uh, I really want to talk about a couple of things that I'm looking forward to. So let me first start by saying, since I knew it was going to be here in Cleveland, I got a higher level ticket than I normally would. Normally at a card show, I'd just walk up to the door and buy a ticket, but I did buy the VIP package. My understanding is you get some swag. I'll let you know more about what that is as when we get there. And one of the big parts is there's free parking each day. I live close enough, and I've taken time off from work that I will go every day. Probably. I don't know yet if I'm gonna, get a hotel one of the nights or something, or just drive back and forth each day. It's not a long drive. 2 hours is nothing for me, so I'm not. It's not something I need to drive. Need to stay the night for, but I may, if it's, maybe I stay late for a trade night or something. Who knows? Um, So the free parking was a big deal to me. I get early access each day. I think it's only a half hour, but maybe able to get in and get in some lines ahead of people or whatever. Another of the really big things I was looking forward to at the national. Really, it ended up being a little disappointing to me. But let me show you. Um, so Uh, Tops is doing they do a redemption essentially. So my understanding is you take a box of sealed product up to their booth, you wait in line. Apparently, it's a fairly long line. You give them the sealed product. They open it. They cut the wrapper, the cellophane around it, and I guess that's to make sure that I don't know that it's not sitting on a shelf somewhere for 30 years I'm not sure what the point of that is, but anyway, they cut the wrapper and then you can get a silver pack, and these are special cards that go down to 101s, I think. Um and you get one of these packs, and it has cards in it that go down to 101s. and they have the special national stamp on them. So you know, you might if you get a really good rookie one of one, that'd be pretty sweet. But the packs themselves sell for like $70 or $80 right there at the national. So the part I was speaking about a minute ago where I'm a little disappointed is my plan all along was to get some Topps Chrome, and I've got some already, but I was going to buy more and use it for this, right, to get something I wanted and also to get silver packs. So it looks like as of right now, and I've been reading on forums that this isn't a static list. Sometimes it changes. So we'll know more when we get there. But the my plan was to do that with Chrome, but I can't as of right now. So I think the better idea is to just buy some cheaper stuff and get a few packs. Looks like it's limited to 12. I'm not going to buy a case of anything. I don't think. I mean, I have no idea what I'd do with a case of Heritage, right? That just doesn't make sense to me. Um, a Bowman hobby box is super expensive. A Bowman hobby box is super expensive. A jumbo box even more. So that would offset the cost a little bit, but I just don't know if that's something I want to spend that much money on. I've got other things I'm looking for. So ultimately, I might buy, a couple hobby boxes of Series Two, maybe, and a Heritage. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'd like to come out of there with some packs, not necessarily just to sell the packs. I'd like to open them and see what kind of cool stuff I get. I'm that that's what I like to do, open packs. So anyway, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. Um, let's see. Another thing I'm looking forward to is PSA. PSA is authenticating and grading on site. I am not going to take advantage of the on site part. However, I will probably take an order that I prepare in the next day or so up there and drop it off just to save me the shipping, right? So that it's just probably a convenience thing for me. Maybe if I pull a 101 something amazing out of a pack, I'd have it graded right there. Who knows? Probably not likely though. So another place that I'm interested in visiting, just maybe to drop off some cards, is ComC, and I don't know. I'm going to do a video about it some one of these days. But essentially, ComC is an online card marketplace where you send your cards in, you have them listed, and you can buy and sell cards and get credits and buy it with the stuff you like. If you sell a card, you can then turn around and use that money to buy another card. You can cash it out. You can do whatever. Anyway, I tend to send fairly large orders to them, so I'm probably going to take a an order up there to deliver. That way, it'll save me on the shipping. So, just something I'm going to do. I don't know that there's much else to do at their booth, but if there is, I'll let you know. Okay, so another thing I really kind of wanted to talk about is things I'm looking for at the national. Um, I'm looking for some specific things. I'm looking for Wemby cards that interest me that I don't have. Pretty much parallels, things like that, that I don't have, and that I can find for a good price. I'm definitely going to try and complete my Donruss Spellbound set, and maybe some of the parallels from that. I would like to get the full rainbow for Thunder Lane, and I'm not sure what else. I'll just look and see what I can find. Um, I may be in the market for a Wemby Silver Prism PSA 10. I do not own one. I didn't pull one, so we'll see if that happens to be something I find. I'm looking for cheap Jordan cards that I don't have. I'm looking for maybe mid-range Jordan cards that are already graded, and I'm looking for cheap Jordan cards that I might grade. So something with good, that looks good. Um, I'm looking for John Elway PSA rookie card. I would probably go for about an 8. We'll see how that plays out. I've seen some for some pretty dumb prices at some local card shows. So if there's nothing in the range I want to pay, I probably will pass on that. Let's see. I am looking for Otani rookie cards. I'm looking for Otani WBC cards. I would really like an Otani Trout tops now. That awesome looking card where Otani striking out Trout in a PSA 10. I almost bought that about 20 times. I probably will pick that up while I'm here. I'm looking for wax, specifically deals on wax. We'll see what I can get. Just open on the channel here and show you guys. Maybe some to save. I'm looking for supplies. You can tend to find pretty good deals on bulk supplies at places like this. So I'm looking for that. And to be honest, since I'm not flying in, right? I'm driving. I will have my truck, so I can buy a large amount of supplies if I want to. If I find a really good deal, I might buy, you know, 20, $30,000 or 20, 30 thousand sleeves or something. Who knows? But I just have that option. So anyway, sort of a rambling little video about what I want to do, how it's how I think it's going to go. I imagine I will buy a lot more than I think I am. And I will probably trade some stuff in too. I sold a bunch of stuff this weekend to get some cash to have up there. But I've certainly got a ton of slabs that I haven't sold yet that I will bring for trades. And I'm also looking forward to doing some trade nights. So I've never done that before. We'll see how that goes. Uh, so let me know in the comments if you're planning on going. Is this something you're doing? Do you live close enough to do it? Or are you flying in? Anything like that? I'd love to meet some people for sure. I tend to keep to myself at these kind of shows because I'm usually focused on buying things that I want. But I'm certainly I there are a lot of people in the space that are going that I'd like to meet, at least introduce myself to. So that would be pretty cool. I'd like to meet any of you if you're going as well. So thanks for watching. I always appreciate a like on my content. Any comments, questions you have, anything you need answered while I'm there, I can certainly look some stuff up if you want. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.